Welcome back, everybody. Now, the hashtag No Excuse campaign, launched back in 2017, has consistently used football's power to address one of South Africa's most urgent gender-based violence crises. Football fans and consumers are invited to take the Champions for Change course, a program accessible both online and through manual training sessions designed to inspire men to challenge harmful behaviours. The campaign aims to empower fans to spread the message that gender-based violence has no place in society and to take action against it. And to share more on the campaign, we joined virtually by Bernard Parker, former football player who now manages the TS Galaxy Reserves, and Craig Wilkinson, the founder of Father a Nation non-profit organisation. Gentlemen, a very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
Absolutely. Now, also welcome you, Bernard. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to be here.
In fact, let me just start with you, Bernard. As an influential figure, not just in football, but in South Africa, why did you partner with the hashtag No Excuse campaign?
Firstly, it's because football has got a big following, and what the No Excuse campaign is doing, they're doing something great. And doing something great in terms of spreading the message across to men out there that really needs to take on the Champion for Change program in terms of us men, how we can be better men in our homes, better men in our societies and in our communities. And the Champion for Change program will definitely make a difference in many households.
And based on the work being done by the hashtag No Excuse campaign, how can ordinary men, soccer stars alike, just equip themselves with tools to become better men? And personally, how has your involvement in this campaign impacted you, and any moments that have particularly resonated with you?
The No Excuse program is designed to equip men with tools in terms of growth, and also how to foster healthy relationships, and which is very, very, very important for us men as we are providers, as we are head of our families. So it's very important for us to make sure that we are well equipped with these tools for growth, so that we can also make a difference in our families' lives and in our communities. And with these tools, it will also better us as men as well. And when we are better, we share more. We share more of being a role model and a mentor to the upcoming generation. As well. And with the No Excuse program, it's also specifically designed in order for us to make the awareness that there's no room for violence, and whether you win or lose, there's no excuse.
100%, you're quite right there. I mean, that's all young men need right now, a mentor and a role model to look up to. And, it's such a good thing seeing people of your stature and caliber taking the lead and fighting the scourge against the gender-based violence. Craig, let me also bring you in. You are a founder of an equally important movement called Father a Nation. So how does that tie in with the hashtag No Excuse campaign?
Well, we've partnered with ABNBev since 2019. Our organisation, I wrote the material, the No Excuse material, No Excuse for Abuse. It's a course talking about what is gender-based violence and how can we overcome it. And also the course, the six-pack of masculine virtues, which talks about the six-pack inside. It's good to have a six-pack on the outside, but more importantly, inside. So what our team does...
What do you mean six-pack inside? Maybe if you could just delve deeper in that.
It's the 6 virtues that make a man a good man. There's a lot of confusion about what it means to be a man. Boys are growing up without the role models that Bernard talked about. And where do they get their cues, their understanding of what masculinity is? So this teaches men what a good man is. And we talk about the 6 virtues, 6 things that make a good man. So we run programs in conjunction with ABNBev in communities around South Africa, in colleges, universities, taverns. We run champ camps, we run 6-a-side soccer tournaments, community dialogues in taverns, on street corners, just getting men to engage and talk about the things that they battle to talk about. As you know, men don't talk. Women talk very easily, men don't talk, and they bottle it up, and it often comes out in violence. And men are also not aware of what it means to be a good man. They want to be a good man. Every young boy wants to be a good man. But where do they get their cues from? And that's what we bring to the ground. how to be a good man.
Yeah, and you and I are privy to the statistics, the very shuddering statistics that 1 in 5 women have experienced gender-based violence from their partners. So what would you attribute this to, though?
Well, for me, it's a perfect storm in South Africa. No boy is born an abuser. See, people, none, in our DNA is a wiring to protect and to serve and to love. So something goes wrong on the journey from boy to man. So a couple of things cause this: a lack of fatherhood, a lack of mentoring in what it means to be a man, false notions about what masculinity is, wounded masculinity. Boys growing up, unfathered, unmentored, unvalidated, unemployed. There's a woundedness, and then there's a lack of understanding of what it means to be a man, and a lack of older men in the community creating both the mentorship and also the discipline as to what it means to be a man. So many factors. Also false concepts about the value of women. Men sometimes grow up saying, I pay a ball, I own a woman, There's that sense of ownership. There's a sense of that a man is superior to a woman, instead of the fact that we are equal partners.
We're equals.
Different, but equal. And we need to co-create the world together.
Indeed.
So false notions about masculinity, false notions about what a woman is, wounded masculinity, these all contribute towards the perfect storm of GBV.
Craig, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us, and many thanks to you, Bernard Parker, as well. Thank you to you, gentlemen, for reaffirming the commitment of leading the fight against gender-based violence. Well, Bernard Parker, the former football player who manages the TS Galaxy Reserves, and Craig Wilkinson, the founder of Father and Nation, a non-profit organization, talking to us about the hashtag No Excuse movement's impact, reinforcing the message that there's no excuse for abuse.